Hey people, I saw Captain America Brave New World. Anthony Mackie's playing Sam Wilson again as not the Falcon, but the new Captain America. Don't call him Black Captain America. He's Captain America. The film is pretty good. Just right off the bat, just let me tell you guys that the film is decent. I thought it was a good addition to the Marvel Universe. Also thought this film wasn't a bad start to continue the new phase. So Sam Wilson, he's in his new shoes. He's got the hang of using the shield. He's also got Ramirez from the previous Falcon and Winter Soldier. I was glad to see that there are a couple references from the Incredible Hulk, because you don't see any references from that old film. That's one of the films that started the Marvel Universe way back when Iron Man also came out. So now real quick, the setup. Harrison Ford is the president. He is General Ross. All his career, he was chasing the Hulk forever. He's talking to Sam Wilson. He's talking to Captain America, and he's like, hey, I'm going to need you. I'm going to need you on my side. And Captain America's like, yeah, but what if we disagree? And Harrison Ford is like, well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. This film initially, it just shows that Sam is a good fit for Captain America, but he also knows how to use those wings. He's not super powerful, but he's very skillful, and he's got tech. What was cool was he's got some special tech from his friends over in Africa, namely Wakanda. He's got some special tech going on, so that was kind of thrilling for the movie. There were 3 really good action scenes, I would say. One is Sam just fighting and doing his thing, sort of like the other Captain Americas, where they go in and do these missions. The other fight scene was really cool. It involves a lot of flying and aerial acrobatics and stuff like that. Again, his suit came into play. It was really cool. And then there was a final scene with some enemies. Yes, he had, besides Harrison Ford, you had Giancarlo Esposito. I was really feeling the cast, and I was feeling that they were introducing these new faces into the Marvel Universe. You also had this other sister that was with Harrison Ford, kind of like Harrison Ford's main person, and she looked like she couldn't do too much, but when it came time to handle some people, she handled them. Director Ona, I like that he had mentioned in interviews that he had watched old, not only, of course, the Captain America films, but he had watched the old 60s and 70s, kind of like presidential espionage films, The Jackal, Les Samurai. This did feel like a real Marvel film because of the enemies that they were introducing, enemies from the comics and enemies from previous films. And the fact that they introduced these enemies, Giancarlo played an enemy, Harrison Ford played an enemy, of course, you see it in the trailer. And this was you weren't sure because of the way that this film was told. It was kind of like this espionage thing, this political drama. You didn't know who was friend or foe of Sam Wilson, and he had to figure it all out. So there was a mystery to it. There was a lot of action. There was this superhero thing going on. Sam flying around using his uniform, using his wings. That was pretty incredible. If you don't know the comics, that's fine. This story tells itself, and it tells itself well. And in addition to all of that, this was still, check it, this movie came out Black History Month. That obviously was intentional for Marvel. But in particular, Sam Wilson, he realistically summarizes his situation as a black man representing Captain America, representing America, but not wanting to be a puppet to the government. I think he kind of spelled that out fairly well. Also, Carl Lumbly being the forgotten Captain America, the man that was Captain America in the 50s, and because of prejudices, because the government didn't want America to know that the Captain America at that time was black, they threw him in jail, and they experimented on him. They tortured this man. They threw him in confinement. His story was, again, just like in Winter Soldier, his story was touching, especially certain moments when he was talking with Sam Wilson. He didn't want to see his younger brother. He didn't want to see his brother represent Captain America again, being tortured like that and being misused. Because Carl's character, Isaiah, he was traumatized. And that came through the movie, and that was kind of a really touching, emotional moment. Anyway, y'all, I give this film an Afro blowout. I give it about an 8. because I liked how it was set up. I love the directing. Me personally, being excited about films that touch on older films and touch on style, older style, especially in this where it comes from this genre of this sort of political espionage spy stuff. I love that stuff. I love how the film kind of touched on that. I think most of you guys would like it. The haters out there, they want to hate about Sam Wilson being Captain America. I can't help y'all. It is what it is. It's been like that in the comics for years. I'm kind of excited to see where things get taken from here. And hopefully director Ona, he gets more projects to do from this. I'll talk to you guys later.